and gentlemen, you were both given your instructions in the dressing room. Now I want you to be careful on each of your corners where you might be a little wet.
Everybody's expected a good fight tonight.
Micky hit him in the rib cage too.
And I think he's going to do that too.
There's another big left hook. And all over the scale, 130, 135, up to 1. I think he may finally be fighting Emmanuel at his most effective weight.
Yes.
Hook that Gatti landed earlier.
Gatti's looking very good. His shooting his punches real.
Souza. You don't normally hear those names in the pre-fight on camera. Any fight in which Arturo doesn't bleed is an upset. Look at the combinations though from Gatti.
Everything is full.
Fighters who customarily give Gatti trouble have jabs.
Ivan Robinson and Angel Manfredi, he was beaten to the jab. Ward walks in without jabbing. That's...
Got his rhythm to move it. He's doing everything very natural. Everything is flowing smoothly. And movement. Gatti's moving his upper body, not just moving. He's moving, bobbing, and weaving. Mixing up his punches very well.
You've got too much power for Micky. He's not used to facing power like yours. Speed more than the power.
The speed, and he's shooting uppercut to things.
By body punches. Numbers, Arturo threw 70 punches in round one.
Gatti is doing is that when he throws those combinations, he's not staying there long enough to get hit in return.
Now Ward is doing exactly what he
thrown per round. That makes it very difficult for Ward,
who doesn't be applying more pressure and trying to get close. And he's going to have to continue doing that. He can't sit back at a distance. He's going to have to get very close to Gatti.
The trust that Al Gatti can keep the cut under control and keep him in the fight even as he presses both.
Yes, he does. A good cut man takes 2 rounds before the blood really coagulates.
Hard left hook by Arturo.
For the most part, most of the punches are going to restrict his left hand. And most good fighters can pretty.
He has to do more of that if he's going to be there in the second half of the
one.
fight.
He just landed his second good left hook. If Ward could get it in there.
And he's getting closer and closer now.
What Gatti's people have been most concerned about is just this kind of stuff that will keep Ward in the fight long enough to bust up Gatti.
Yep, and here comes the Lowell, Massachusetts contingent rising to the occasion for their fighter.
Yeah.
And here's Gatti with some of that. I'll give it to him in the body medicine.
Now the fight is turning out to be what we expected. So much.
It slowed Gatti down a little bit.
And now he's trying to slow Ward down with body punches too.
Good sharp left hook upstairs by Gatti. Uppercuts for Arturo. Hashtags. Ward's cut opening again.
Ward has got to keep this fight. Predicted that he would be the boxer.
Gatti's left eye beginning to swell. No blood yet.
That's because of those high cheekbones that he has. Good right hand. Good right hand. Good right hand.
And Gatti
good right hand. And he hurt him with that right hand. He's going to resort back to what he's been doing most of his career, and that's to punch.
Gatti to the body. Gatti with uppercut. Good right hand. Oh, this is good stuff.
Looks like they're...
We saw Ward in those type of fights. You remember the fight with Emmanuel Burton, so this is just one of his normal fights.
Fight of the year for 2001, Ward Burton broke a lot of confidence records. Oh, that's another right hand bomb.
Punch about it has been the right hand now more so than the body punch.
Oh, what a body shot. Oh, magnificent left to the body. Was it low? Was it low?
I thought it was a little bit low.
And Frank Cappuccino thought so too. And he's going to rule no knockdown. And he's taking a point away from Gatti. Fight Arturo Gatti's skillful efforts to make it a boxing match in the early rounds. Oh, look at the granite in Ward's chin.
Until Gatti is finished, which invites Gatti to keep going.
Emmanuel, how discouraging is it to Arturo to have landed the kind of bombs?
Wiggle a lot from the impact of it and lose his balance, but he's never shown that he's been seriously hurt yet. And the only one to me that's been...
Absolutely.
Another short right hand by Ward again.
About a minute and a half to go in the round now. Blood begins to flow from above Ward's right eye again. But look at the distance between the two fighters. This is becoming Micky Ward's fight. They're fighting in a phone booth, and that's the way he wants it.
You know, this is a guy named Colin Basilio and Tony DeMarco.
Basilio, one of the fighters I mentioned at the beginning of the night.
Yes. You know, you can take those white trunks off and put one pair of white and one pair of black on.
It is man against man in there.
Oh, my God.
This bout is scheduled for 10.
Well, I'll tell you what, the fans are going to get 12 rounds of action out of 10 rounds tonight.
Now they're going to get 15 rounds.
More. Oh, look at that. Look at that combination.
And Arturo Gatti's right eye is bleeding.
Yeah.
The blood begins.
Oh, and he's loaded up every punch. The body is at this point in the fight.
Oh, what a haymaker by Gatti.
Because most of the time, Gatti tries to avoid the right by going down.
Instead of fighting a good round here,
He's winning this round big.
he's gone back to some movement, throwing combinations, trying to move away.
And Joe Souza did such great work that I see no blood on Gatti's right eye. Only 1 point.
I have Gatti ahead 4-1 and 1 even.
Seems like it just stimulates him. Well, another right hand again, and he comes right back.
And here comes Ward.
Let him go, let him go, let him out.
You can't stop him.
Come on, come on.
Ward has turned southpaw here at the end of the round.
The young fighter just totally amazing to me.
And those wars you saw in the ring, he had some equally vicious wars with the champagne bottle and the nightlife on the circuit.
Sure, he was a boxer. Early in his pro career, back to boxing.
Just the fact that he's here is amazing.
You get his respect to see him still in the ring at the age of 30.
He's got a manager named Pat Lynch who's been as loyal and steadfast as any manager in boxing can be with Arturo Gatti. He's kept his career alive.
Yes, but even with all of that, there's something unusually physically in this man, for this man to take all of this. He's just one of those gifted guys like Yvonne Durrell. He just run across.
There's that right hand again. There's the right again as Ward chops away at Gatti. Arturo hitting a little flat spot here. Micky Ward. Gatti throwing a few change-ups, and then the high hard one. Again, left-right combination landed flush. Ward bleeding heavily.
And Gatti was hurt by a left and a right.
That is hurt. Yes. And this.
That Micky Ward can keep fighting through this kind of action.
Ward landed 42 out of 71 punches.
We're not sure about Gatti because he hasn't been in this kind of a war with as strong a fighter as Ward before.
Body shot again. That's the body shot.
It's the left hook to the body. Ward's money punch, and this knockdown counts.
And he is hurt.
This is it. He's not going to recover. It's not like a head punch.
He may not be able to recover.
I don't think so. And Ward is going to go right back down there again. Right to the body again. He's still hurting from the body punch also still, in addition to the head.
Arturo Gatti refusing to go down as Micky Ward pounds away.
In the past, this is where Arturo Gatti has been dangerous.
But Ward should go back to the body again.
Gatti risking another low blow penalty to try to get Ward off of him and land
himself out for the time being with that tremendous barrage in the first minute. Just look at this.
Unbelievable.
Can you believe there's still a minute and a half to go in the round? Vicious body shots by Gatti. Ward nods as if to say, come on, come on. Come on, let's fight.
Back to the body. That's where he's go to the body. You know, you dream of fights like this, but very seldom do they live up to the expectation. This is even more than you could dream of.
Just imagine if you bought a ticket. Stop it, Frank. You can stop it any time. Arturo Gatti's out on his feet. Frank Cappuccino's going to let him keep going.
Gatti doesn't even have the strength to tie Ward up.
And Ward is tied. And here comes Gatti back.
Less than 10 seconds in the round. Gatti's going to survive the round.
Listen to me. Listen to me. I'm not going to let you take this punishment. Okay? Now look at me. Look at me, Arturo. Tell me something.
This guy's done. Give me your plus.
I know it's a toughest fight, man. You got it in there. So you're okay.
Hold on, let go.
Being left in him.
Gentlemen, in round 9, by CompuBox numbers, this fight's going to be stopped. Nope, it's not.
Whoa. Fight ain't over. Fight ain't over now. Last round. You're back in the corner. All the way back. All the way back.
I thought Buddy McGirt was going to stop it.
Now.
After having said to his fighter he wouldn't let him take any more punishment, now we're going to go. Round 10. In round 9, they landed 110 punches between them. And they were 84. Micky won. I think that it's pulled ahead with that shot that knocked Arturo Gatti down. He certainly won the 8th round, so I got Micky won up by a point. Interestingly enough, this round is 30 seconds short because that timekeeper never stopped the damn clock at the beginning of the round. Round's only going to be about 2.5 minutes. He's come out and asserted himself. But does Gatti have a full? Pretty sure Ward does.
Ward looks.
Gatti's winning the round, and this may be the crucial round of the fight.
I think Gatti's having trouble seeing out of both eyes now, Emmanuel.
Yes.
But he doesn't have trouble firing away.
Seems to have taken some
Yes, and he's taking
fresh air from it.
And he's winning his fight now.
I am humbled by watching these two guys take the...
We didn't know it would be a candidate for fight of the century.
This is the way it has to end.
Arturo Gatti, Irish Micky Ward, two of the most honest fighters in the sport of boxing, circa 2002. A fight straight out of the 1950s, a throwback to the golden era of the ring.
A majority decision. Judge Frank Lombardi scores the bout 94-94, a draw. Judge Richard Flaherty scores it 94-93. Judge Steve Weisfeld sees it 95-93. All to the winner by majority decision,